In this lesson, I will explain to you factorization, but these factorization are related to a plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube. Before going to start, we will discuss this formula. So this is the a plus b whole cube. Whole cube means this cube belongs to a, this cube belongs to b as well. So it is equal to, or simply we can say that a plus b whole cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. How you can expand this formula? Whatever you have instead of a, this is just the general formula. Whatever you have instead of a, suppose we have 2x, suppose we have 3y, whatever, you have to make the cube of the first term, and then positive 3, then a square, whatever you have instead of a, make the square of that variable or number or integer, then b, this is b, whatever you have instead of b, you have to write down positive 3ab square and then positive b cube, whatever you have instead of b, you have to make the cube. Or simply we can say that you have to make the cube of the first term, cube of the last term, a cube and then positive b cube. In the middle you have to write down, first you have to write down 3 a square, the square of first one and b, and then you have to write down positive 3 a and the square of second term. Right? Okay. If someone asks you these formula, you should memorize actually in order to solve the question of factorization. But if someone asks you, how come you said that a plus b whole cube is equal to this? So we can prove it here. A plus b whole cube means a plus b multiply by a plus b multiply by a plus b. It means that you have 3 times. This is the cube on the top of the parenthesis. So it means whatever is inside the parenthesis, you have 3 times. A plus b into a plus b into a plus b. Now we can multiply. Here we can take these two. You can take any two. Okay. So I will multiply first these two and then we will multiply with a. Just write down a plus b as it is here. A square plus ab plus ab plus b square. Now we have to multiply with a plus b. First we will multiply with a, this whole parenthesis, then we will multiply with b, this whole parenthesis. So first a cube plus a square b, and I told you that when we do the multiplication we add the exponents of the same base. AB square plus okay, 1 2 1 2 3 4, then a square b, ab square, ab square plus b cube. Okay, so see a cube, and this is a square b, a square b, a square b. We have 3 times same thing exactly, a square b, a square, or we can write down together a square b plus a square b. Same thing here we have a, this is a square, ab square plus ab square plus ab square plus b cube. See, 3 times we have ab square, exactly same, it should be exactly same, and this is a square b. So a cube plus 1 2 3, if we do not have any coefficient it means 1. So 3 times we have a square b, 3 times we have ab square, and then b cube. So this is proof. Whatever I told you that a plus b whole cube is equal to this, we have proved it here. It means 3 times. Whatever you have here, you have 3 times. Just multiply, you will get the same answer. Right? So we will do some factorization based on a plus b whole cube. Now a minus b whole cube, same thing, but the difference is here negative. So how you will expand it? Make the cube of the first term same, everything same, but here is negative. That is why the negative sign will come in alternate position. Negative 3a square b, positive 3ab square, and then negative b cube. First is positive, negative, positive, negative. This is very important. In the case of a minus b whole cube, it is a plus b whole cube. All are positive, right? But the same formula, everything same, but with the alternate sign. A negative b whole cube. Whole cube means this cube is on the top of a, this is also on the top of b. So a cube, first is positive, negative, positive, negative. Again, you have to memorize this formula in order to solve the questions. But if someone asks you, okay, prove it, it means we have a minus b, a minus b, a minus b 3 times. So this time I will show you, just multiply these two. You can multiply any two first, and then we will multiply at the end with the third one. So this one, a square minus ab plus b square, and then when a cube minus a square b minus a square b minus a plus ab square. Now with the minus a square b, positive ab square, positive ab square, negative b cube. So see here, a cube, we have negative 3a square b, and which is a square b 3 times. So 3 times we have a square b, and 3 times we have positive ab square, and then at the end we have negative cube, which is same what I have told you, right? So we have proved here. In the exam they can ask you, prove this, a minus b whole cube is equal to this. So you have to write down 3 times a negative b and multiply each other, you will get this. But for the factorization, these formulas you have to memorize again one more time. If it is positive, all signs are positive. If it is a negative b whole cube, the signs are alternate. First positive, negative, positive, negative. Now we will solve some questions, right? So this is the first question, x cube plus 48x minus 12x square minus 64. So first of all, we will see that we cannot take anything common. Can we make the cube of the first and last term? In this exercise, we are dealing with cube, right? So yes, this is the x cube, and here is this is the cube of 4y cube. And one more thing, that in the question, these are mentioned. These things are mentioned. You have to find out that this is the cube of what. So very easy way I will show you that. Just see, okay, first of all we will see this is positive, then negative, and this negative. So we have to arrange this, right? I will erase this step, because this is a minus b whole cube. How you know it is a minus b whole cube, right? Here this one, a minus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube. And again I show you that this is the journal formula. Whatever you have instead of a and b, we will use it. So see, this is positive, negative, negative. So that is why I say that this is a minus b whole cube, but we have to arrange. Always see, the first term is positive, a cube, write down. Second is negative, right? Second is negative, so minus 12x square. And third one is positive, and then 48x, and the last one is negative. We have to arrange according to this formula. First positive, then negative, then positive, then negative. And again, this is the polynomials, and there are 4 terms, 1 2 3 4 polynomials. The condition of polynomials is that the variable should be same. So this is x, 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 but with the different powers or different exponents. So you have to arrange in order. Always write down the highest power, which is called the highest degree first. This is the third degree, then second, and then one, and then constant. So you have to arrange. If you forget how you will arrange this, always keep in mind the highest exponent will come first, then this is square, then this, because there is no exponent, it means it is 1, and then 64. Right? Okay, now make the square of the, sorry, make the cube of the first term, make the cube of the last term. This thing is mentioned, this portion is given in the question. This one you have to find out, this one, a minus b whole cube, what is? So very simple ways, we will do the rest of the things later. Just make the cube of the first term, make the cube of the last term, whatever is inside the parenthesis, not the cube, x, and whatever is here, 4. But what sign we will use? Negative, because it is a negative b whole cube. So this is your answer, this one. The question is what is a minus b, right? So this one, very simple ways, make the cube of first, make the cube of the last one, whatever is inside the parenthesis, make the cube, and this is your answer. But you have to fill this portion as well now, right? Okay, so see, just follow this pattern, this formula. Then is negative 3a square b. So negative 3, instead of a we have x, x square, instead of b we have 4. So write down 4. When you will multiply this, 3 4 times 12, x square, see, it is exactly same. It should be exactly same. If it is not, then we have to do something extra, right? Okay, then is positive. What is the next one? 3ab square. 3, instead of a we have x, instead of b we have 4. So make the square of 4. It does not mean 4 2 times 8. 4 times 16. We have 4 2 times. 16 multiplied by 3, 48, 48x. So it is exactly same. Right? So this is your answer. I told you. Just make the cube. Okay, one more question. So these are all positive. It means it is, I will write down here, it is a plus b whole cube. We do not have to arrange. It is already b cube. See, this portion is given in the question. You have to find out this one. Very easy. First you have to arrange. It is cube, this polynomial, then second degree, and then first, and then constant. So it is already arranged. We do not have to arrange this. Make the cube of the first term, right? When you will see cube, so 2x whole cube, right? If we will write down 2 3 times, 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, we will get 8, 8x cube. What is the cube of 125? 5 x cube. If we will write down 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5, it does not mean 5 3 times 15. 5 multiply by 5 multiply by 5, you will get 125. Make the cube of the first term, make the cube of the last term. Then whatever is inside this parenthesis, not the cube, only inside the parenthesis, whatever you have, what sign you will use between positive, because all are positive. So first I will show you, this is the answer. The requirement is you have to find out this one. So we did. This is 2x plus 5 whole cube. If you will multiply 2x plus 5 3 times, you will get this thing. You can try it, but I will show you how you will get answer in 1 second. Make the cube of first term, make the cube of the last term, whatever is inside the parenthesis, write down. Positive and negative sign you have to decide here. If it is alternate signs or negative, then you have to use negative, otherwise positive, right? So this is your answer, but you have to fill this portion as well according to this formula. So this is 3a square b positive 3. What is a? We have this a. This is the journal formula. So instead of a we have 2x. So make the square of 2x. instead of b. This is b, right? We have 5. So 2 multiplied by 2, 4, 4, 3 times 12, 12, 5 times 60 x square. It is exactly same. It should be exactly same. Now what I am going to write here, it should be equal to 150x. Just follow this 3ab square. 3 instead of a we have 2x. So write down 2x. Instead of b we have 5 square. So make the square. 5 5 times 25. 25 2 times 50. 53 times 150. So we have filled the center part as well. But for your answer, for the requirement, make the cube of the first term, make the cube of the last term, and then write down in the parenthesis, this is your answer. One more question. See, again it is positive, negative, positive, negative. So it means, and first term is cube, right? It means this is a minus b whole cube, which is equal to a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. You have to memorize this formula, right? Okay, first see, this is cube, this is square, this is 1. It means it is the exponents are in the descending order. It is already set. We do not have to rearrange. This is positive, negative, positive, negative, because in a minus b whole cube these should be alternative signs. So make the cube. This part is given, the expanded part is given. You have to find out what is a, what is b, and make the cube. Very simple way. Make the cube of the first term. Here, make the cube. So 216. 216 is the cube of what? Is the cube of 6. If we will write down 6 3 times, you will get this. So what is in this parenthesis x? What is here? 6. Sign is alternate. So it is a minus b. It means x minus 6 whole cube is your answer. The requirement is this, a minus b. What is a? What is b? So a is x, b is negative 6. So simple. But for your exam, you have to fill this part as well. This is direct answer, right? So just follow this. Minus 3a square b minus 3. Instead of a, we have x. See, this is a, this is b. Make the square of this, and then b we have 6. When you should multiply all this, it should be equal to this. 3 6 times 18 minus 18x square. Now what I am going to write down here, it should be equal to 108x. So just follow this. 3a square b. 3 instead of a, this is a, this is b. X and b we have 6 square. 6 6 times 36. 36 3 times 108. Do not make it 6 2 times 12. It means you have 6 2 times. 36 3 times 108. But this is your answer. Last question. See here, positive, negative, negative, positive. It means you have to arrange. It should be positive, negative, positive, negative. Right? So first is positive, that is fine. Right? Now what should be the second? It should be a negative. So negative should be 60x square y, and then positive 150 x y square, and then this negative. So this is important question. If I will say important, it means you have to practice 10 times, because this question will come in the exam. For this you have to arrange. So why I have mentioned minus 60x square here, not this minus 125, because 125 is the cube of 5, and we want the cube in the last term, cube in the first term. 60 is not the cube. And again, this is cube, x cube. Then you have to write down x square. We cannot write down this y cube here because there is no x. It starts from x cube, then this is the descending order x square, then x, then finished. Right? So again, this is, here I will write down a minus b whole cube. Now you should know it is equal to alternate sign plus 3ab square minus b cube. This part is given. You have to find out this. Directly I will show you how you will do it. Make the cube of the first term, which is 8x cube. So 8 is the cube of 3, 2x cube. Last is 5y cube. We made the cube of the first term, last term. Whatever is inside the parenthesis 2x, negative, whatever here 5y. So this is your answer. This is the requirement, a minus b. So a is 2x, b is 5y. This is the requirement. Simply you can do. Make the cube of first, make the cube of last one, and then write down in the parenthesis, question is finished. But here you have to fill now this. We will follow this formula, right? Whenever, whatever I will write down here, it will be equal to minus 60x square y. Just follow this. Negative 3 is for formula. Instead of a square, a is this 2x. Make the square of 2x, and then b is 5y. So 2 times 4, 4, 5 times 20, 23 times 60, minus 60x square y. Same thing here, 3, 2x, and b is 5y square. It is 150. But this is your answer. This is the easiest way. Make the cube of the first term. Make the cube of the last term. Write down in one parenthesis. This is the case. Then you can fill according to this formula. Right? This is the practice problem. I have mentioned answer here as well. Right? But this is a minus b whole cube. Right? So this is again very important. You have to practice it, and here you have to arrange. See, this is positive, negative, negative, positive, but it should be first term positive, negative, positive, negative. So it means you have to arrange. I will arrange for you. Okay, what x cube will first here, then this is square, x square. Okay, you have to see which negative will come here. So this is cube. So next there should be x square. I told you. So this x square y, because this is the cube, then it should be the second degree and then whatever. So this is positive. Now positive x cube square x, and then finish. And then negative is 8y cube. And you can see here we can make the cube of this. We can make the cube of this. First term x cube. Last term 2y cube. So I told you whatever is here x, whatever is here 2y, x minus 2y whole cube. Now this is your job. This is your job. Fill it this one, right? But if still any point is not clear, because a plus b whole cube and a minus b whole cube, these are the very important formulas. If anything are not clear, without any hesitation you can ask me in the comment section. But please do not forget to subscribe to my channel Saima Academy, and thanks for watching.